Smart students, we have discussed chapter electricity. More than half of the chapter is discussed. In the previous videos, we have discussed importance of electricity, what the electricity plays role in our life, how the electrons are moving, how it is moving and producing the charges, and what is charge, what is potential difference, what is potential, and what is Ohm's law. We have discussed Ohm's law in the previous two videos. So now in this video we are going to discuss three topics, that is resistance and its causes, factors affecting the resistance, a resistivity or specific resistance. We are going to discuss these topics one by one. The video will be going to be very interesting. So be patient, listen what I am saying and explaining to you. So first of all, we are going to explain the resistance. What is resistance? Resistance of a conductor is the property of a conductor to oppose the flow of charge through it. So may I repeat once again time. Resistance of a conductor is the property of a conductor to oppose the flow of charge through it. This definition comes from Ohm's law. We have discussed Ohm's law, V equal to IR. Here I is stand for resistance. So resistance we can calculate by adjusting this formula like this. So resistance is that of a conductor is the property of a conductor to oppose the flow of charge through it. So now we are going to discuss the SI unit. SI unit of resistance is Ohm. SI unit of resistance is Ohm, and symbol stands for like this. Okay, symbol is used like this, that is ohms. So in ohm we will measure the resistance. And what is resistance? We can say it's a slope of the graph between potential difference and current. Resistance of a conductor is equal to slope between V and I on the graph. So this is the resistance of a conductor. So graph we have already drawn or understand or explained in the last video, that is I current which we have discussed in the y-axis, and potential difference, that is V, is taken in the x-axis, and straight line we will get because temperature remains constant. Only the temperature remains constant, then only the Ohm's law hold good. This is the limitation for the Ohm's law. This is the slope of the graph. This is slope, and slope determines the resistance of the conductor. Resistance of a conductor is, that means slope between the V and I. V for potential difference, V for potential difference, C for current on the graph. This is the graph which we have drawn. Now causes of resistance. Now we are going to discuss causes of resistance. So we know that conductor has large number of free electrons. So free electrons are present in conductor. First of all, free electrons are there. When we maintain a potential difference, electron starts moving. Electron starts moving from here to the there, here to there. And when they are moving, they collide with each other. They opposes the motion of electron. More the collision offered by the electron, there will be more resistance. More the collision, that means electrons collide. electrons collide and move. So obstruction is there. Obstruction. Due to this, temperature rises and it causes the resistance to happen. So more the collision, more will be the resistance. So more the collision, more will be the resistance. So this is the cause. This is the cause for the resistance. This is the cause for the resistance. Now factors affecting the resistance of it. So that means, first of all, length of the conductor. Length of the conductor. That means length is directly proportional to the resistance. Resistance of a conductor is directly proportional to the length. That means more the length, more will be the resistance. Second factor is area. Area of cross section. So resistance is inversely proportional to the area. If the area is more, lesser will be the resistance. If the area is less, more will be the resistance. Third, nature of the conductor. Nature of the conductor. Next is temperature. Temperature of the conductor. More the temperature, more the temperature, more the temperature, more will be the resistance. So these are the factors affecting the resistance of a conductor. That means if the temperature is more, there will be more resistance. If we combine all these formulas which we have done, so this, if we combine all, that means we will get R equal R directly proportional to L upon A. So this constant of proportionality we will discuss R equal to rho L upon A. So what is L? L is length of conductor, A is area, and rho is specific resistance. Okay. So now what is specific resistance? Now here we are going to discuss what is specific resistance. Specific resistance. So specific resistance, it is the resistance of a conductor of unit length and unit area of it. That means the resistance of a conductor of unit length and area, unit area of it. So this is the resistivity or specific resistance of the conductor. So same SI unit. SI unit for this is ohm meter. Why ohm meter? Because it's the resistance of a conductor. Resistance of a conductor of unit length and unit area of cross section of it. This is the definition for specific resistance. That is, and units for specific resistance is ohm meter.